Assalamualaikum Kalila.
Waalaikumsalam, Febila.
I noticed you weren't in class today. Is everything okay?
Hi, Feb. Actually, no. My grandma passed away this morning. I had to be with my family, so I couldn't make it to class.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. I can imagine how difficult this must be for you and your family.
Thank you, Febila. She had been unwell for quite some time, but it still feels so sudden. I wasn't really prepared to say goodbye.
I understand Kalila. My thoughts and prayers are with you. No matter how much we try to prepare ourselves, losing someone we love is never easy. Your grandma must have been an amazing person.
She really was. She was the one who always took care of me when I was little. I remember she would cook my favorite meals, tell me bedtime story, and always make me feel safe.
Those sounds like such beautiful memories. It's okay to feel sad, Kalila. Grief is a part of healing, and I'm sure your grandma is watching over you with so much love right now.
Thank you, Febila. It's just, I miss her so much already. It's hard to think she really gone.
I know, and that's completely normal. Take your time to grieve, don't rush yourself, or feel like you have to be okay right away. If you need to cry, fan, or just sit in silence, I'm always here for you.
It means so much to her, that Fabila. Sometimes I feel like no one really understands how much this hurt. But you saying that make me feel less alone.
You're never alone, Kalila. Losing someone you love leaves a big hole in your heart. But it's those precious memories with her that will keep her alive in your heart forever.
That's true. I always cherish those moments. I think that's what she want for me, to remember her with love and happiness, not just sadness.
Exactly. She would want you to keep going, to live your life fully, and carry her love with you. And if you ever need anything, no matter what it is, just let me know.
Thank you so much, Fabiola. Your work really give me comfort. I'm so grateful to have a friend like you.
Or if there's anything I can help you with, don't hesitate to say so.
Thank you. You are very kind. By the way, is there any college assessment today?
Yes, there's there is an English assignment. If you want, we can work on it together later. I can help you.
Oh yeah? I don't want to be a bother.
It's okay, seriously. We can do it online, or I can send the notes to you.
Wow, thank you very much. Then, do you have time next week to work on the assessment together?
Yes, I have time. Do you want to do it online or offline?
If it's offline, how about we meet at Catalia Park? It's a nice, quiet place to focus. As for the time, how about 11 a.m.? Does the work for you?
Oh, Catalia Park sounds perfect. 11 a.m. works for me.
Great. Thank you once again.
Anytime, Kalila. Take it one step at a time and remember you're not alone in this.
See you at Catalia Park.
See you too. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Febila Filza Umaya. My name is 1924-1987 and I'm from class System Information. In this presentation, I will explain about adverbial clause of time. So without further ado, let's get started. What are adverbial clause of time? Adverbial clause of time is a subordinate clause used to show when something happens. It uses subordinate conjunctions like when, before, after, as, by the time, while, until, as soon as, since, no sooner than, as long as, etc. They cannot stand on their own and must be attached to an independent clause. Next. The function of adverbial clause of times are indicating when an action happens, indicating simultaneous actions, indicating time before or after an event, indicating repeated actions, and indicating a time limit or duration. List of time conjunctions are when, while, before, after, as soon as, until or till, by the time, whenever, since, once, as long as, the day, the moment, the second, every time, before long, in case, by then, afterward, and during the time. Next, the structure of adverbial clause of times are number one, time clause at the beginning of the sentence. When the adverbial clause of time comes before the main clause, it is followed by a comma. This structure often emphasizes the time frame or condition under which the action in the main clause occurs. The sentence structure is time clause, comma, main clause, comma after the time clause when it's at the beginning. For the examples is after I finish my homework, I will watch a kid drama. After is a subordinate conjunction, and after I finish my homework is time clause with a comma, and I will watch a kid drama is the main clause. Number two is time clause at the end of the sentence. When the adverbial clause of time comes after the main clause, there is no comma. This structure places more focus on the main action, while the time element is considered supplementary. And for the sentence structure is main clause plus time clause. No comma when the time clause follows the main clause. For the example is we had some coffee before the meeting start. We had some coffee is the main clause and before the meeting start is the time clause. Next. Number three is adverbial clauses of time with specific time expression. In some cases, specific time expressions like the moment, the minute, every time, and etc. are used at the beginning or end of a sentence, often without commas. Sentence structure with specific time expressions are specific time expression plus main clause at the beginning and main clause plus specific time expression at the end. For examples are the moment the rain stopped, we ran outside. And we ran outside the moment the rain stopped. Next, number four is use of time clause with imperative sentences. Sometimes time clauses appear in imperative sentences, especially when giving instructions or commands related to a specific time. For the sentence structure with imperative is time clause, comma, imperative clause, comma after the time clause. For examples are number one, when the clock hits 5 p.m., we can finally go home. Number two, after the rain stops, we'll go for a walk in the park. Number three, as soon as the meeting ends, send me the report. Next, common mistakes to avoid. Point one is misplacing the clause. Ensure the adverbial clause is correctly placed for clear meaning. Point two is overusing adverbial clauses. Avoid using too many adverbial clauses, which can make sentences complex and hard to follow. And point three is ignoring punctuation rules. Be mindful of comma usage, especially when the adverbial clause precedes the main clause. Next, and this is the exercise. Choose the correct conjunctions of when, while, before, after, as soon as, until, and once. Number one, blah blah blah, you finish your homework, you can watch TV. The answer is after. After you finish your homework, you can watch TV. Number two, I will call you, blah blah blah, I arrive at the airport. The answer is when. I will call you when I arrive at the airport. Number three, she didn't go to sleep, blah blah blah, the movie ended. The answer is until. She didn't go to sleep until the movie ended. Number four, we can leave, blah blah blah, you are ready. The answer is until. We can leave until you are ready. Number five, I will make dinner, blah blah blah, my parents arrive home. The answer is after. I will make dinner after my parents arrive home. Number six, the teacher will start the lesson, blah blah blah, everyone is seated. The answer is when. The teacher will start the lesson when everyone is seated. Number seven, I'll be waiting for you, blah blah blah, you finish the meeting. The answer is until. I'll be waiting for you until you finish the meeting. Number eight, blah blah blah, we start the project, we need to gather all the materials. The answer is before. Before we start the project, we need to gather all the materials. Number nine, they went out to eat, blah blah blah, they finished their work. The answer is after. They went out to eat after they finished their work. Number 10, you should call me, blah blah blah, you get home safely. The answer is when. You should call me when you get home safely. Okay, maybe that's all for my presentation. I hope this presentation helped you to understand the importance and structure of the adverbial clause of time. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.